What's up, everyone? We are live. It is Tuesday, the 18th, and we are ready to rock and roll and have a good time. We are playing a little bit different of a deck tonight. This comes from Ryan, one of our streamers that's with us, and he built a green-red Eldrazi deck. I call it green-red monsters, but it's green-red Eldrazi in all sense of the word. And I want to see how it tests. It looks super top-end, but the sideboard looks pretty sweet, so we'll see what it does. So I told him we'd throw it through the ringer, see what we get. And, what's up, Apache? And we'll put those on the side. So, we'll see what it does. So let's see. He said it did really well in his testing, so I want to see where it goes and go from there. Kind of looking for a deck that's going to go to DC with me. So I know we won't really start testing until after the Pro Tour, which is a few weeks still. But you got to kind of make sure and know your role. So I can't say this is going to be the end-all of end-all decks. This is our first time dipping our toe in Standard on Moto. So I kind of like this. One land gets us basically everywhere we need to be. So we can Sheltered Thicket. And just get our dual sources up and running. We can play either the Oasis or the Forest next turn. So we have a Braid mana up. The Oasis actually turns on our Thought-Knot Seer too, which is really good. So let's keep on going. Alright, so now we drew our land. So I'm going to play the Forest and just hold up the Abrade mana. And we're going to have basically a turn or two of trying to see what's worth abrading and what we can't deal with. Other good news is we're going to be able to Hour of Promise and have enough deserts out, which will then get us to the point of getting 2 Zomberts with that. Alright, so we drew Shrine, so we're actually drawing a little heavy on lands, but that's fine. Depending on what my opponent does, Thought-Knot's the play, because we drew our 5th land first. Like I say, we still got to work the kinks out in this deck. Right now, it seems like there's aggro decks. There's that mono red aggro, and that's about it. So yeah, it can run us over real quick, but if we stabilize at all... Alright, so Rogue Refiner. So that makes me want to Thought-Knot this turn and see what we're dealing with. So we're going to Thought-Knot. And we get to look into their hand and exile a non-land card. And the exile is pretty relevant. When Thought-Knot dies, he will let them draw a card. But so this is what I thought it was. Okay. The card to hit here, this is going to be a Temur Emerge deck. So the big thing to hit here will be Champion of Wits. Champion of Wits is the new card in Emerge that's making Emerge pretty sweet. And it lets them draw and discard, and lets them eternalize, and then draw 4 and discard 2 when they eternalize it. So that is the mainstay card. Other than that, right now we are in a pretty commanding board state. All it's going to take is one of our big hitters to come down, and we pretty much end the game. So I'm actually completely fine. You guys can hear me. I'm just making sure. So they put a lightning axe. That's kind of strange. All right. I think we Sheltered Thicket this turn. Actually, no, because we could cycle that. Let's Runes again. We are going to ouchies ourselves for 1. Play Chandra. Create 2 mana with Chandra. Not that. We are going to do that, and we are going to break the Rogue Refiner. And we are just going to go uncontested here and hit our opponent for 4. So the big thing I'm probably going to end up doing here is cycling the Sheltered Thicket, Hour of Promising, and playing the Shrine and go empty-handed. Basically, we just want to give our opponent no way to emerge. He can hard cast the Prized Amalgam that was in hand, and we knew about. But right now they have no threat. Okay, they're going to plan first, and they actually tapped wrong? I guess they could grapple. Grapple is land or creature. And then get back Rogue Refiner. Or is this that Temur? This may be the Temur, what's it? I think I know the deck. It's not it may not be the Emerge, it may be the artifact that lets them embalm it on. Alright, so alright. First things first, we're gonna add 2 mana. And we're gonna cycle that out for 2 mana. And now we're just going to get some lands. And surprise, surprise, it's going to be 2 shrines. Basically, we are alive. Yeah, God's Pharaoh Gift. Thank you, Apache. I think this is a God Pharaoh's deck. I know I've heard people talking about a lot of God Pharaoh decks running around. There's a champion. It's in bomb 7, so they can't embalm it yet. They can get it back, though. They wish they did. So they're going to get a champion right now. And I will promptly not care. We just got to hit one of our really good live draws at this point. Yeah. Let's see. Chandra, Thought Knot. So we'd exile the Thought Knot. Hit. There's the spicy number. Alright, so this is a God Pharaoh deck. Which means Crook comes in. I'm also kind of feeling leaving a Braid in if it's what I think it is. So, I think we take a Decimator out. It's a little jank, but not to the point where it's like the jank radar is going way off. Like, Ryan has his taste, which is fine, and I don't ever argue with him because, let's put it this way, he's done pretty well with us. So yet again, we'll keep this because if we get to 4 lands, we are online. Basically, I like to call them nifty little tricks in the deck. Alright, so we're going to play that. And we're going to be able to hold Crook up, which will mess with their champion and all that. Because if it is what I think it is, then we are going to be more than happy to do this. Let's see if we got my read right. And it's going to let me get rid of Prized Amalgam and all that stuff, too. Which, any creature we're just going to get rid of. Alright, there's the grapple. And look, there's a Glorybringer. And they get the Glorybringer. That's a champion. Champion will get abraded. So we're going to draw 2, discard 2. Hopefully we draw an untap. Hopefully we get an untapped here. I would like that. But we'll see what they discard. Alright, well that champion in there is going to go bye-bye. I can take a hit for 2. Alright, so we drew our other Crook. So we're going to play that. I mean, they're far away from... If they target champion with anything, we'll just get rid of it. We need to draw an untapped here. All right, we'll do that. Eat the champion. Score. We will do this. I don't think they would bring in Counterspell, but we could be seeing it. I don't remember if the deck runs it or not. Reduce. Okay. So it is there. Nope. That's fine. We got a braid. And if anything, I'll just crack Crook and exile the graveyards. Yep. Alright, so we are going to we'll braid champion. The cycling, it's flood proofing. Alright, so let's braid. Actually, we could double a braid, but that doesn't feel good yet. I'd rather single. Alright, we'll take the 4. Yeah, if he targets this. Alright, so he can't eat that. It's like I say, the shelter's more flood proofing for us. We're gonna draw a lot of lands. We have a lot of ways to put land into play. We need to hit Stitchwing. Alright. Uh-huh. Well, let's see him get Stitchwing back at this point. Or try to hit something out of that yard. Yeah, we don't get there with that. Were we drawing it? No. 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 Lands were not a coming. Alright, I'm actually going to bring in the struggles. And leave the abrades in and just take out the channelers. But yeah, the Shelter Thicket's basically so struggle and survive. It's a new card. Struggle deals damage equal to the target creature, or target creature equal to the number of lands you control. So, in a deck that's spewing lands, it's good. And the aftermath is, well, shuffle that whole graveyard into your library. Yet again, something that our opponent's just not really ready to want to deal with. So, yeah, Ryan's trying to Heb. So, at the beginning of your post-combat, add 1 mana to your mana pool for each life your opponent lost this turn. So if you truck them real good, you can cast stuff. You have 8 mana on turn 6, which is pretty good. All right. So normally I would not say I keep this, but this is actually a pretty keepable hand, as we've seen our opponents not doing much, and it lets us play some stuff. So we'll start with a Muten and say go. Smasher is something our opponent... Yeah, the Afflict is really interesting. So, after seeing Amet, the big zombie croc, it looked interesting. There's a spicy number in our deck. So we know our opponent has Reduce at the ready. But we have Struggle. Oops, I made a broken Nightbot. Don't mind me. There we go. Alright, our opponent's going to grapple. Prized Amalgam. I'm sure they'll probably go at the land. Yeah. We haven't seen what they do with the amalgams yet. Like I said, I don't know if this is just an emerge deck or... Yeah, that's champion. So we will struggle. The champion and murder it. Removal is good. Stitchwing and... Alright, so... we may shuffle our opponent's library away. Or his graveyard. Alright, so... I think that's my better choice here. Because they are ready to basically snap that at any point. So let's struggle. You get everything back. And next turn we get to Smasher. And go smashy smashy. Yep, that we're fine with. There's a land. So many things to do. Like, Chandra doesn't even feel like you want to do it. You just want to start smashing face with everything. This is when Monsters just feels awesome. So, an oldie but a goodie in Standard. Trample Haste, whenever Smasher becomes the target of a spell being keyword, not an ability, but spell, opponent controls counters that spell unless the controller discards a card. So Trample Haste 5/5, it's colorless. So it's the actual like colorless mana symbol. You need a colorless, which our new deserts give us, and 4 other mana. So let's smashy. And the next turn, we can Glorybringer. Or I'd love to see a Samut here. Oh god, would I love to see a Samut here. Yep, they could traverse. That's when Struggle's really good too. Because he had his types. And now we're like, no. You don't have your types. So I think my opponent's trying to race, which is the completely wrong thing to do. We're going to have to ping ourselves here. I don't care about getting rid of the Rogue Refiner at this point. We have a 2-turn clock. So Flying Haste, I can exert it, deal 4 damage to target creature. Non-dragon creature, shall I say. But they need an Hour of Devastation at this given point. In the worst way. That's a hard cast Stitchwing. Alright, sweet. That does not feel good. Because we have the win this turn. The shenanigan I could do, but we can just win. So, to play it right, we are going to go to combat. I have the win 3 different ways. Just saying. And exert. And murder Rogue Refiner. Because I can Rampant Roots him for 2 damage. But why would I do that when I can just advance the board, play a Chandra, ping him for 2? There we go. That felt good. That felt real good, Rye. Thank you for the stack. Alright, let's have some good luck, have funs. We are all about having fun here on the Spark. I got on early for y'all. I am an hour early, basically. Woo! Alright. I mean, we could have gone there, Apache. Yep, we're going to keep this. Yup. Alright. We are going to play the Shelter Thicket, because on turn 1, we have nothing to do. But we have a Channeler, which will let us turn 3 a Thought Knot, which seems pretty okay. And this is the mono red deck, so even better. So let's see how our plan goes. We have to stabilize, basically. Alright, so we're going to Channeler. We hope they don't have a removal spell. That's our prayer. No removal spell one time. Because we will love to Thought Knot on 3. And then take said burn spell. But if you go by modern standards, you bolt the bird at all times. So we'll see what our opponent wants to do. Yeah, this is the mono red list that's been floating around. Alright, I actually feel better knowing that. They can attack for 2. I have no plans to block. Yes, good. Alright, let's do that. And yeah, we'll throw green on there. And colorless and stuff. And yep, we are going to look right into your hand and see what you are doing. Oh, that's a Kari Zev, that's a Hezi, that's a Hezi. Alright, the Hezis are very hard for us to deal with. So, I think we get rid of a Hazoret here. Yeah. If we keep hitting our land drops, we'll be able to decimate her and just win. So this is where an Hour of Promise would be amazing. Yep. That's fine, Kari Zev. Yep, give her haste. She's got menace. And I can't block this turn. Give me any of my action, please. Glorybringer would probably be our favorite right now. Because I would exert Glorybringer, kill Kari Zev. Yeah, turn things sideways. So, Ragavan, we don't mind taking a hit this turn. The Village Messengers we're just going to get rid of. I can't block. Forgot. So, yeah, I forgot. But this is why we have the Sweltering Suns in the board. And there's 4 of them. So we know he's got... Our opponent's got a Hazoret and an Unknown. So another Thought Knot wouldn't be bad. Get rid of the other Hezi. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that may change things a little bit. This is maybe the only time I say a minus is good here. because I can fork the two messengers. And then we can race. So we're definitely going to lose Samut here, but we're pretty at parity at this point. Alright, so they drew a land. Here comes Hezi. This is unfortunate. Because I don't think main board we have any way to deal with Hezi. Except for put down like a World Breaker, which, I mean, if we top deck a World Breaker, I'm going to be ecstatically happy. Any of our big creatures, I guess, count. So our opponent's figuring out the math here. They can attack. I would take 7. But I can tap Channeler Initiate and not lose either. And Hazard's a permanent blocker now. Alright, so we're okay with losing Samut here. Really, not concerned, and that's fine. And there is... Oh, we're one land away from casting it. Okay. So we are just going to chill out. And, oh, this is going to be awesome. We may be able to turn this. Alright, so our opponent keeps drawing lands. That's fine. As long as we don't see a Glorybringer. Earthshaker Kenner has a problem. Let me see. I'm for... I could cast Pork. Yeah, I would give him a draw off a Thought Knot, though. My goal is to stabilize with World Breaker. And if I have to, cast Porky. But I would rather just... Alright, so Channeler can't block. That's fine. We aren't dead, so we take 2, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. Now we exile the Rampant Runes. They don't swing with everyone? Oh my goodness, that's a mistake. I'll snap block that because they have 0 cards in hand. Yeah, it's 6 mana to get it back. Well, you're not going to get it. Alright. So let's green. World Breaker. Eat that. That should keep them off of Earthshaker mana for a bit. And that lets us block Hezi. What can we do? We can cast Porky. If we get one land, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Off him 6, 6, 7, 7, 13. That'd be 20. So if our opponent swings with everyone, I think we take the 2 off of. Okay, so our opponent does not swing, and they drew another Rampant Ruins. Alright. Okay. Do we set up one turn? I think we do. Alright, so we Channeler. It's going to go on itself. Alright, we set this up. Because I think we have the kill now. Do we? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we draw another shrine, we can hard cast it, and then we definitely win. Because that would be... Alright, so they drew an Earthshaker. That does not... I don't think that helps them that much. No. Okay. Alright, so... They can't target the World Breaker. It's power less than or equal to. But we have them dead now. We actually have them dead. With the Alpha Swing, we have them dead. We will pig them out to death. They are empty-handed. We'll be at 2. Remove a counter. Empty the mana pool. Yep. Alright, so we tap that for a green. 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 We're going to merge. Pig. We've been waiting for the alpha. Turn everyone sideways. And our opponent just conceded. Whew. That works. The Eldrazi elves, is that it? We had 5, 11, 18. Yeah. We had them dead. Alright, so for this deck, we actually bring in the Sweltering Suns. Elfdrazis, I'm good with that. We take out the torches here, actually. And we bring in Flamecaller. And that's exactly what we do here. Because if we can get the Flamecaller, Flamecaller board wipes them too. So... oh, that felt really good. Oh, I like this deck so much now. And the $4 Planeswalker was relevant. Elfdrazis, we'll call it that. Green-red Elfdrazis. I'm all about it. Tell your friends, we got a new deck. After tonight's video, I gotta actually make a channel update video for y'all. I mean, this is pretty much an automatic keep. We can't cast the Sweltering Suns yet, but yeah, I mean, yep. We can certainly breed things. No, we're just going to play that. I will say I'm definitely enjoying this, and Ryan has built a good deck. For us to withstand the might of an Eldra or a mono red deck and squeeze out a single turn of doing math. Oh, our opponent's not doing anything. Yes. All right, sweet. We'll just pass turn. I like smashy smashy. Come on, red land. We'll take the 2. I mean, if it gets to the end of turn, we'll just abrade things if our opponent's missing land drops. Nope, there's a land drop, but we are going to abrade because it's the end of turn. It's much easier. We'll just do that again, and now we have an abrade for any shenanigan. Alright, come on. We need double red here. Double red. Oh, our opponent's not doing anything. I love it. We may cycle Sweltering Suns here. Just so we can hit a land drop. I wonder if our opponent goes big red. Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying there. That's not flying with me. She could die in a fire. We'll abrade that. Alright, so I guess we're not cycling. So, alright, red land or any land in general. Okay. Deck, we're going to have a conversation here. I think we actually cycle here. Alright, that's a thought knot. That's fine. It's not great, but it's at least playable for us. Have I tried caressing it? You can't on Motos. What do you do? Do you do this, like back and forth? Do you flip the cards? I don't know. But it looks like our opponent's passing. Alright, so let's... I mean, we might as well play a card out of our hand and look what our opponent's got going on over there. Let's see what we got. Magma Spray and a Carrie's Eve. Expertise. Well, I can get rid of that expertise. You can have the Magma Spray. Because that is A-okay to me. Yeah. That's funny. Nope. So the expertise will allow our opponent to steal a creature of mine and beat me with it. So they drew something. Obligator. So they're going to steal my Thought Knot and beat me with my own Thought Knot. If we draw a land, I will beat them with their own creature. So we're going to take a little bit of a trucking here. That was quite a good top deck. I'm glad I got rid of that though. I don't know why they wouldn't swing with Obligator. I'm tapped down. Give me the extra. All right, we got red. All right. Well, I mean, I got a red source. We're just going to go to town. And I will totally go smashy with that. So I guess a caressing or rubbing your deck in the wrong way was appropriate. I don't know. It decided to give me a red source. So, if we get another mana source, we're going to Chandra and just start punchy. In the best way possible. Let's go with that. In the nicest way possible. Yup. You Earthshaker that. We know what they have in hand. We'll take the 5 this turn. Because what I'll do is murder the next thing. Alright, well that's not going to happen this turn. But we can do this. And exert. And swing for 8. And leave up Smasher. As a blocker. Wait, do we have him dead? 9. No, that's at 13. So we will boop. They can't activate both runes. Can they? Oh, they can. Cookie Kid, good call. I just realized they can activate both of them. Yup. That happens. That's fine. Game 3. I guess I should have blocked. Sometimes I don't math well. Yep, that's fine. And there's our red sources. I still think we run with what we got. The double runes got us. Good call, Cookie Kid. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Not really watching. I'm watching email, but not tonight. Oh, we are 2 followers away tonight. Oh, can we get the alleged 300? Let's see what we got. No. I don't think we keep this. I think we mulligan that. That's even worse. Alright, we keep with the scry. Put that on top. I guess you should have kept the deck's telling us you should have kept the 2-lander. Because now all we have is our expensive stuff. We may die. Pretty quickly here. That's okay. Alright, let's see. So we just need some good cards. Now, red things that kill stuff. But a mold of 5 always hurts. There's no way around that. Haven't missed a follow yet? Good. Sometimes decks do get a little goofy, though. Gotta shuffle them. Gotta shuffle them real good. And I feel like we could actually beat this deck. Like we did, game one. I mean, it just took a little patience when we got there, so. So, I mean, alright, we got 4 lands. Thought-Knot Seer would be appreciated. And then I'll land and Smasher. Or Hour of Promise. I take an Hour of Promise at this point. So, we would totally rock an Hour of Promise here. This deck is funny at times. 4, 7. So, 1 good burn and we're dead. Yeah. Not getting there. That's fine. I call that unfortunate. I don't call that the deck is bad. Maybe we keep the 7 with the 2-lander and see where it runs. Not in love with this, but we'll see. I want to see what it does when you keep your high-end stuff. And us being on the play, so I'll Sheltered Thicket and just say go. Ooh. Alright, well, we got a blue source out there. It's at least a decently white border. It's one of my more favorite ones. Prophetic Prism. Is this a metalwork deck? Well, we'll be able to Hour Promise, get to 7 lands. Good news is those lands are going to let us now cast Ulamog. Alright. So we have mono blue. So this is probably the laser. I'm going to do this first. Is it control 3? Yep. So we'll Rampant Runes. Hour of Promise. Yep. We want our opponent to tap down. That's what we wanted. Alright, so we are going to Hour of Promise. And go 1 and 2. And magically we have 10 mana now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think they can handle back-to-back Ulamogs. Not many decks can. What's up, Senpai? Yeah, this is laser. It had a good run. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. You can't artifact it out. Nope. So, what's my opponent want to do? Ooh, shiny. Masterpiece. Congratulations. I'll make a fancy commander. Yep. So, I don't know what we want to do here. I think we just run it back because the abrades are good, and we just want to go punchy face as hard as quickly as possible. And we had plenty of time to set up shop. So, one of these games we're going to achievement unlock a Decimator Ulamog with Salmon. And punchy for 20. I mean, that's just got to be an achievement with this deck. Because the achievements are a reason we play these fun decks. I mean, I totally am going to rock this one. Because we are one land away from a Thought-Knot Seer. And there's our land. And we have the abrades, which are going to handle anything that's going to be an issue. Yeah, that's fine. You Bonesaw. We're on to Smasher mana. No green mana yet for World Breaker, but I mean, I'm actually gonna play that just so I have green mana. There's nothing that I need to worry about yet. Or kind of hope my opponent taps down, which I don't think is going to happen. So, do they have Counterspell? Which is the Counterspell? It's pay 3, I want to say. Let's look it up. Because it's actually in... My Laser. Where's my laser? Laser. Rebuke is 3. All right. Do they have it? Well, you know what? I'm actually fine with that. Yep. That's fine. I'd rather have Smasher. Alright, so my opponent's not doing anything. Yeah, I'm right with you. I'd rather land it. Green White Kitties in modern and standard. It's been so fun to play. That sounds super fun, actually. Kitties is always a fun deck. Let's see. Do we have a second Rebuke? We do not. So the Thought Knot was the one that got countered. Hezo, I would rock the Kitties deck in any which way possible. So next turn, I'm going to Runes into Hour. Very nice. So I think my opponent's trying to do what they want to do now and go off, but I don't know how much of that's going to happen. So bounce. Yeah, that sounds like the kitties get big real quick. Yeah, you got to discard to it. Alright, so you're going to bounce my Smasher. Gain a life. You're not bouncing your 0 drops? And your 2 drop? That... Okay. Alright, we're just going to yield. Let our opponent do his thing. And we're going to hit 6. Yeah, they failed. Alright, so there's no good way to do this. I'll be able to World Breaker it next turn. Alright, that's a negate. Alright, that's fine. That caught me. So, World Breaker next turn. Yeah. So I was trying to Hour Promise to get 2 more shrines. And that got me to my magic number I needed. Alright, so that's a reverse engineer coming up. They're going to draw 3. At least next turn we'll be able to World Breaker. It won't matter if they counter it or not. And then we can start smashing smashies. So. Alright, they're down to 2 cards in hand. Glint Ness is going to find them. If it finds it as 0 drop, I think we lose. Do we lose at the 0 drop? No. Okay. Oh. Alright. So we live. Alright, so we're going to do that. Add 2. And we aim right at that. Like I said, I don't care if he counters a World Breaker. Our opponent doesn't. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so our opponent's empty-handed. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so we got a plus because they do have double Bone Saw. So let's exile. It was a land. That's fine. Alright, reverse engineer. 3 more. I think we actually am very close to winning. It depends on what they drew. Alright. Because we can Ulamog. Yeah. Yep. I think we're okay. As long as they don't have us dead. I think we have stabilized. Yep, we got. Good. Awesome. Alright. So let's add 2 mana. And do that. 6. And we go that and that. Yes! Ah! Let's see. Yeah, we would have gotten there. And Nia Braid was just coming around, so sweet. Whoo! 3-1 on the night, folks. 3-1. Deck is not bad at all, Ryan. Play to our outs. Oh. I mean, that was a hard cast at Ulamog. That really wasn't a ramped out Ulamog. We've had one ramped out. And the deck felt great with that part. You know what? I'm going to keep this. One land, we're on to Chandra, and then bring her. Yeah, we're very well off here. So. Alright, you weren't what we were looking for yet. I really like this strategy a lot. I do want to see what mine looks like. We may see that tomorrow night in the green-blue shell. Without the Genesis Mage so much, because you can't get her online, I guess. Alright, well, no land drop. So we're just going to have to pass and hopefully hit a land here. We are like a land drop away here. Okay. Lands. Yeah, I know. I might do that. I'm honestly not worried about taking the damage because we have such a good hand. It's the Fluffy Puffer. Alright, Arlen. Now I really want to hit my land drop. Alright, we're going to go game down. I don't want to reveal too much. Alright. Yeah, we would have discarded too much. Alright, so this is Fluffy Puffer. So we're going to just bring in the struggles. Other than that, I think we keep the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we weren't getting there anytime in the near future. This is much better. I mean, this is not amazing, but this is something we can work with. So I like I said, I definitely am enjoying this shell. Like, these type of shells have been just looking real pretty. Decimator, I think, goes to a 1 of. Not a 2 of. Like, it's the Winmore, but it's... When did we see white out of our opponent at all? Oh, there was. I think we moved Decimator. But other than that, I think the deck is pretty sound. I kind of missing... I think I'm missing the 3-drop slot a little bit. Oh my goodness, deck. Today you are being silly. But we got a ton of fun. I mean, this has been... I've been enjoying it. Yeah, no, I definitely am not saying it's perfect, Rye. But I do like it. And I can definitely see where it's going. So... Don't they always say kill the bird? Well, we're going to kill the bird. Nuke it. We got a land. It wasn't a fast land, but it was a land. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. What 3-drop matters. And for once in our life, Salmon actually mattered. Where we forked double Village Messenger in game 1 of that the Mono Red Eldrazi. We did end up losing, but okay, this is a Lone Rider deck. This makes even more sense now. Said no one. So forking that was pretty legit. Yeah, we're gonna play this and hopefully land one of these two big boys. Yeah, we are going to take a peek and see what you got. Well, the captain's a pain. The Purge exiles. It's between... I think I take the Purge, because that is exile. And I'm starting to lay down bigger bodies. I think it's the Purge. I think the Purge was the right call. Because, I mean, we don't care about the captain so much. If it was 2 captains, maybe. Alright, land off the top, please. I mean, I guess we'll just run it out there again. I guess so. Yeah, Oath of Ajani. That felt good. Let's empty their hand. So it's a human list. It's a non-human shell. Kind of. Just making sure I haven't missed any follows. No. Alright, good. No deck submissions. Nope, Thought-Knot's been really solid. I think Breaker's your all-star in the deck. Once you get to Breaker, it just becomes butter at that point. And they could swing, but that's a 2-1, which I will happily just. So they can swing with Honor Captain. I will not block. It's a monument deck. Oh, come on, deck. Really? Can I get an untapped land, please? One time, an untapped land. We were going to have conversations. I guess I have to flip some cards. The deck is not being played with, right? Yep. It's 24 lands. It's like every third game, the deck just goes, no. There we go. So I think we Neheb, then Glorybringer? I don't know. I may have to Glorybringer just to get rid of that Honored Captain. We're just going to back-to-back Glorybringer here. Alright, so our opponent just scoops. They knew exactly what we were doing. Alright, so now we know what our opponent's plan is. We can actually sideboard properly. And we're taking out the Channeler Initiates here. And torches come out. I think we're in need of another red source, which is weird to say, but I always feel like I'm missing on red sources. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I think we cut back a Decimator. So, Rye, do you want to do a Saturday special? An Apache, it's just a normal board state. Completely normal. I would not say no to this. The key is draw another red land, and even the Abrades felt good. Like, Struggle, I almost would take out. I should have probably taken out and went back to Abrade. I have been very happy so far with this. Our opponent is figuring out. They mulled the 6. But yeah, so far people have not been able to handle the Smashers and the Eldrazi in general. So, I mean, I know it's going to be on the radar after the Mono Red did really well. It's just going to depend. Is our opponent missing a land drop? I hope not. Nope, there we go. Alright. Alright, we're just going to play the red land first. We do have a removal spell now. So just drawing some runner lands here wouldn't be a bad thing. Alright, let's runner a land here, please. An untapped land. Let's go. Okay, deck. Ready? We're shuffling some cards around. We are playing with buttons. Untapped land. Nice. Alright, deck. You have been good to me, and we're going to murder that. Yep, and they cupped a 2-lander. Alright, sweet. I mean, not good for them, but let's see what... Oh, my goodness. Oketra can go away. That's a lot of combat celebrant right there. Oh, my goodness. Alright, so I want to do this just for science purposes. I mean, I have nothing to do with it this turn, but alright. So if we smash her, yep, I hope my opponent's well aware of what's happening. All right. So we are just going to turn everything sideways. So we have 13 red mana. I am just going to cast a Decimator Provenance. Because I didn't have a green mana source. Yep. I might as well just cast it. I mean, Neheb is silly. Like, super silly. I know if it was an Ulamog, I would just hit double lands. Yep. Turn it all sideways. Well, he's got first strike, so he can kill the Smasher. But then I get everything else through. So... Plus, if he blocks Nahab, the Afflict happens. So... There's no out there. Yep. That was good. Oh, Nahab is scary at times. Wow, that's the first Nahab we've had. And that was scary. Like, in a good way. I mean, let's see where we go with this. Afflict is real. We always got to good luck, have fun on our opponent. You always got to make sure they're in a good mood. So, what we have set up right now, guys, we have 4 lands. But we have 6 mana we're repping. Yeah, we're going to take some ouchies from our Oasis. This is actually fine. This is zombies. Alright, so... we're going to do that. This looks like it's a black-red, probably Hellbent list. So they want to get empty-handed as quickly as possible. Or it could be a Grixis, like... Yeah, it looks like Hellbent. Alright, so... Stop. Take it off my draw step, please. Alright, so we're going to play a Channeler. We're going to ouchie ourselves. And we're going to take some damage, but I think we can recover because we're just going to overwhelm our opponent with really big things. Yeah, we'll take 5. Yep. Yep. Are they going to point it at our channeler? Nope. Right at our face. Alright, that's an interesting pickup. Alright, so gets rid of the Dread Wanderer. Fine with that. We can block Scrap Heap. And take 6. We either take 5 or 6. 5 puts us at 4. I think I'd rather do that. And play to my outs, which is... Okay, so we're not dead. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, so we don't want to empty board state a Brawler here. Or a Thought Knot. So we're going to go green. Hour of Promise. So we need to get another desert. But we're also going to get a shrine. Because that gives us that. Which is blockers. So, I mean, we're very dead here if they draw one of the, like, 40 burn spells. But, I mean, I'm going to play to my outs, which is hopefully land an Ulamog next turn. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then exile 2 lands. So they didn't auto slam a... I do that, that, and that. Get as much value as we can. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming out of the deck. So they drew a land. Alright, that's fine. So they're going to return Dread Wanderer. Okay. So we're not dead. We have 2 plays here. One is exile their red sources so they can't fire us, but Alms then gets us anyway, which I don't like. I think in this case we Ulamog out and get rid of the Dread Wanderer and then get rid of a Blood Rage Brawler as well. And we can swing. Next turn, we can not play any of our channelers unless we draw a green source. Oh no, we can play it. So they actually just drew another land. So, oh my goodness, are we actually? So they have to block that. I want to get more down. And I want to get into Heb down. So I'm going to get into Heb down. Because then we can Thought Knot. So let's slam. Let's see if Ulamog gets lucky for us. Oh, there's Unlicensed in there too. So we got 1 temper, 2 temper. We got rid of a Hezeret, 2 Unlicensed, and Oms. So we hit the mother load on that one. Okay. Alright, so he's going to get a redraw. We're going to get 10 mana, though. And we're going to get to actually see what my opponent drew, which is big. That's Thought Knot that. Alright, so you drew a land. Alright, so nothing to do with that other 7 mana. Oh, play to your outs. Oh my goodness. Oh, we beat Hellbent. That was good. Let's go to sideboard. So I like Crook here. I think we actually have to cut the Samus here. As much as I want to say we're going to keep her in there, I think we cut them. Naheb's been just unreal with the meta gen. Oh my goodness. I wish we had the ability to cast... I feel like Naheb and Vizier might have to get a look. Because Vizier lets you cast creatures with any color mana. So, if I remember correctly, let me look at Vizier of the Menagerie. Yeah, it's any color. So, Naheb's just being just a bull. I mean, that's... Yeah. So I think maybe we might have to look at a Vizier Eye in there. Because if you Vizier and Naheb, you're pretty much casting anything in your deck. I guess we're going to keep this. The good old Channeler Initiate hand. Yeah, I think that would be what I would do. And we get the Abrade. Alright. So we'll do this. Yep, that's fine. So I think this turn we're just going to go Channeler Initiate. No reason not to start our ramping. Yeah, we got MTG bot there, Apache. We love our MTG bot. It's very good to us. All right, so they burned my bird. That's fine. We're gonna try again. All right, come on, land. Okay, you weren't a land. Another one. There's torch. Can't cast it, so that's exile. That's a good one to exile. Score. Alright, come on. Untapped land. Untapped land, please. One time. Untapped land. Okay. So if we get an untapped land, we can Glorybringer. But I feel like we're really dead here. That's a Scrounger. Play the Scrounger. You don't want to exile the Scrounger? Six our face. We're going to take it. I mean, we got to play to our outs here. Alright, so we're dead. We're dead a lot of ways here. So my out is murder, a scrap heap, double block, tap tap. Well, thank you for playing it. Okay, Bombback Courier. Alright, so we're going to take one. Not dead yet. I could take 0, technically. Lose 1, hope to draw a land. I think that's the way we go. Red. Red. Murder. Alright, so if we draw any untapped land, we're in shape. Yeah, we're dead. They ultimate. Yeah, could have used you guys like a turn or two earlier. All right, Apache. Have a good night. But yeah, I think we're. I mean, I like the deck. I think it's in a decent place. I'd like to get a lot of testing in on it. I probably will end up doing that. What you guys will see is once we get Pro Tour out of the way, the Spark's going to go into what I like to refer to as testing mode. All four of us are going down to GPDC, which is a standard event. It's a month after Pro Tour. So we're going to be competitive. I mean, we're going to meet all of y'all. If you're coming to DC, that'd be awesome. But we're going to be competitive. And so we're going to bring some we're all going to be probably on the same deck, most likely. And you're going to see the testing process on what me, Ryan, Brian, and Jay all do. And they'll be on stream a lot with that month. And we'll be ripping through decks, going through, seeing what cards are good, what cards are bad. What we're doing right now is just testing out what the new format is, because, I mean, the new format's awesome. The new standard is just unreal. 7 decks in the top 8. We're all different. And it's just, I am excited. I am happy. This has been one of the healthiest standards so far, it looks like. I can't complain. So, I mean, I guess I'm going to keep this in hopes that we get there. So, unfortunately, we've been mulling to death. So, hopefully our deck is kind to us. And one of the, next, 2 draws is a nice red land for us. Or 2 red lands. So, oh, this deck has jokes. I feel like we need another red source. This is happening way too often with this deck. What's the breakdown of it? Yeah, you need to up the red sources by a little bit. You have 5 mountains and 3 forests, so... Weird. Huh. Might go down to 2 forests, 6 mountains. Might try that change really quick. Alright, we got a red land. Alright, fantastic. Alright, let's go runner land here. Come on. So we're choosing Destroy Artifact in case there's ever a pump spell. We'll take the 2. Runner Runner Land was supposed to happen. Come on. Oh, it's so hurtful to me. So we're going to kill the Blood Rage. Because they're tapped down. And now we're going to survive it so they can't get the scrap heap back. And we get to shuffle our library. And we're going to do the good luck maneuver like Apache taught us. And scroll around the cards a little bit. And tell our deck we want a nice land. Alright, deck, you were nice to us. Now we go smashy smashy. Let's race. Let's put the pedal down, folks. We're going to block first, though. Because they just showed me that. Alright, so they're going to Lightning X. They have to pitch their whole hand. So they pitched a Hazoret. Alright. That's fine. So we play Glorybringer, murder. Alright, so let's do this. Actually, let's smash her. Again. Hold up, Smasher. And they've got a lot of live draws. No attacks. Alright. Alright, well, we're going to go there. Because... I mean... Let's murder it. Go to 11. They can get it back if they play something. We're dead to Hazoret. We're dead to a lot of things. Alright, so Dread Wanderer. Alright, so we're not dead yet. Alright. Does that keep us alive? We're at 1. 1 is not 0. I mean, they have shocks, they have all that stuff, so we're going to do that. So we're playing the Glorybringer. I mean, we got to play to our outs. Can I play Pig 5 and 4 mana? Would have been 11. Yeah, we had him dead with Pig. I just didn't realize it. Ugh. Alright, well, hopefully this doesn't do me in. Yeah, if we had emerged off... I mean, next turn we have them dead. But this gives them an extra turn. Got there. Oh, we didn't... Oh. Got there. Alright, that felt good. We've only dropped a match to the deck itself. So far, the deck's been pretty reliable. Alright, I like this. This is a really solid keep. Especially on the draw. Alright, so we're at 5 mana. We have an Abrade. We may have a control deck for the first time tonight. Yeah, I like I say, so far this deck's been super happy with it. Let's Channeler. If it's a control deck, we're gonna play very well aware of everything out there. Yeah, this is a control deck. No, it's Blue-White Monument. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we have the answer to Monument right in our hand. Oh. Yeah, I'm not even letting you do anything. Boop. I'm gonna braid that. No, no value happening here. Oh, this is Monument. Alright, this is what I wanted to see. This is actually the deck I wanted to face at some point tonight. Yeah, that's a Bygone Bishop. That's fine. I mean, technically, I can murder that very quickly. Which I'm probably going to do. Oh, the dirty things we were about to do to this person. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna exert that murder. Murder the Bygone Bishop. Alright. So that our opponent's been really awesome, by the way. I'm just letting them know. And they said basically if Glorybringer and main deck of Braid just ruin them. Yeah, crack the clue. I'm fine with this because main board crack. We get to take a peek. We're gonna take a little look-see-loo here. Let's take a little look-see-loo. Alright, that's a Queller. That's completely fine. We could just murder the Queller. That's what we're doing, by the way. That's fine. They have Selfless Spirit. Alright, let's start just rolling out the Smashers. That's 9. Next turn, we are just going to give Smasher double strike. Yep, that's fine. How does our opponent feel about putting everything in front of them? Yeah, we'll just do this. All right. Yeah, da da da. Double strike. Just turn them all sideways. He's got to sack out Selfless Spirit. Not sacking the spirit. That's 5. If they alpha, it's 5. That's fine. Yep. That's fine. Got another one? Looking for the counterspell. Nope. Alright, we got there. Alright. So we actually bring in a lot of hate here. Really? We get hit by the sideboard bug now? Yeah, this is a Monsters Brew for sure. This is out of our buddy Ryan on stream here. So Ryan likes his monsters. You know, this is just fine. The braid is what makes it for us. And Thought-Knot's not half bad either. No reveal. That's fine. Flamecaller feels real good in this matchup. Build a -3 Flamecaller. Now they show the plans, and you have that. That's fine. So we'd like to draw a land here. I mean, right now I'm not too worried. They're not really playing much. They're holding Spell Queller. There's a land. Just give me some runner lands. That's all we care about here. Let's be honest. That's fine. I wonder if the monuments come out. Nope, there it is. We weren't sitting on that the whole time. Alright. We're going to take a little bit of a hit here, but that's fine. We're going to be actually able to get Thought-Knot. Alright, can we please draw another land? Preferably a untap source. Let's take a peek at what's going on. So we have Gideon, we have Dusk. Now the Monument is the biggest, scariest thing. The Dusk is kind of a pain. I mean, I think we just take the Monument and not worry about the rest of it, because the rest of it we can handle. Yeah, and there goes Thought-Knot. So it's going to exile, so it doesn't matter. It leaves the battlefield. He's still going to get to draw a card. Oh, land. A land would be fantastic here. Our opponent may just get this because we cannot land. Our opponent's missing land drops too, so I can't say anything. I mean, but now with the Selfless Spirit, it's pretty hard on us. We would have to get real lucky. Yeah. Yeah, we weren't seeing one for a while. We were very dead. I think we bring in two struggles over Samet's and cut a Decimator for another one. We just want to remove every creature known to man. Alright, this is fantastic. Yep. Great. Give me some lands. But we have double red, so Sweltering is online automatically. Alright, deck. I mean, I'm going to have to shuffle you, I guess, or something. Because Sweltering... Okay, there's a Prairie Stream in hand. That's a Militia. Alright. You're doing things. So proud of you, deck. Alright, two more untaps, and we are doing degenerate things against our opponent. Alright. Yeah, we thought not here. I mean, they might have Censor. I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, let's see what you got. Queller. The Fairgrounds Warden, I'm not too worried about. It dies to everything. The Cast Out is the pain. So we are going to get rid of that Cast Out. And so they get Fairgrounds Warden here, which they're going to. And they get to draw a card, which is really nice of them. And we are going to Sweltering Suns them. So we'll take the 2. Alright, so let's Sweltering Suns. And let's have another peek. And at this point, could care less about Avacyn. We're going to get rid of Dusk. Thought-Knot's having his way. Alright, there's a monument. We already know what we're doing to that. Alright, so we are just not letting our opponent have the monument. So here comes Gideon. No, they're good. GG. So let's see what we were drawing. Ooh, no lands for a bit, but we had a lot of things. So yeah, no, that was just super fun games. Really kind of happy we played the Monument deck to see what it actually it was doing. So let's get one more in for the night. See what's happening. So far, though, Green Red rosters, kind of scary. And let's see what our... We're looking forward to this. All right, what do we got? Actually, I'm fine with this. It's pretty much an auto keep. Yep. Yeah, JMac, I mean, the deck is sound. Yep, we do Paper Magic every Monday. It's pretty much standard solely. But we do go and venture out into a lot of other formats. But as of right now, with the new standard being as awesome as it is, we do a ton of standard. So, ooh. Like I say, we do a little bit of everything. Ooh, is this tokens? I feel like we got a token stack. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to get that down. And just land that. And next turn, I think we Thought-Knot. Yeah, no, we love our standard here. What is my opponent playing? Initiate is like the bird. Every time bird, bop comes down, you're like, oh, just bolt the bop. And Initiate is just that bop. It's just like, no, you're just going to kill it. I think my opponent's on like a Westvale strat. But we're going to find out. So let's say hello to my opponent. In the nicest way possible. Alright, what? Oh my goodness. Natural state. Yeah, no, your mind's dilation. I don't even... There's no enchantments I need to worry about. I have 0 enchantments in this deck. Alright, so, well, I mean, I guess I'm just going to do this. And do this. And I don't want to exile anything yet, because deck is sound. So we're just going to bypass through. And not attack this turn. We give them a turn, and then we're going to hopefully let them tap some mana down. If not, we thought not them. I don't think I can do both. No, I only have enough for Thought Knot or Glory. I'm gonna Thought Knot. Let's see what my opponent's doing. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Might as well. Now we're just gonna yep, turn it sideways. We're just gonna start turning things sideways. That's fine. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I think it's probably a Westvale strat. But we have the answer to Westvale. So, I mean, there's an Aether Hub. Yeah, Initiate's fantastic. Did they draw Minds? Bane of Bala Ged. Huh. Alright. Okay. Well. Yeah, Mana Fix is big for me. We're going to do that. And Bane of Bala Ged just took 4 to the face. And we are going to go to combat. And everyone's going to get turned sideways. And Bane is going to die a horrible death. And now we have Smasher to finish up. Actually, I'll probably go on World Breaker. Alright, Meltdown, that's fine. It was already exerted. Okay. Yep. Our opponent scoops. Let's go one more. I can't end it on like that. I mean, it was a win, but, you know. Let's get one more in. Ew, wait, too many windows. Leave. Nope. Beep. Concede. There we go. Whoop. Moto's being real laggy. Yes, please. Come on, Moto. Let's see. There we go. Awesome. I mean, we're glutted at the 5, but I mean, yeah, we won the first game. All right. Oh, we'll see. I mean, we got lands and we got colorless, so let's see if we can run our land. Oh boy. Let's get some. Our opponent's deciding now. You always want to good luck, have fun them. So if you're not having fun in Magic, I don't know what to tell you. I've been playing 20 plus years, and still when I sit down, yeah, you get a little burnout every now and again. You got to take a step away. I just got back from a 2-week vacation, so. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, no, like I say, you got to have positive. It's all about being happy when you play, and I love playing this game. And I hope it shows, because this is, we help new players here. We've had a lot of new players come through our channel. We're very close to breaking the 300. And I will say, thank you, JMac. I missed it about 9 minutes ago. But JMac21, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark. Number 1 on the night. Everyone welcome JMac21 to the stream. You are number 299. If I got my math right. 299. So close to 300. So let's see. Are we gonna hit? We'll probably hit 300 this week on stream. I almost guarantee it. Which means I got to break out a playmat for one of our big streams and give it away. And YouTube is at 175, so we're 25 away there from 200. Which means YouTube gets another milestone marker. And oh, I cannot wait to give you guys the amazing news. Hopefully in 2 weeks. Crossing our fingers. 2 weeks. That's where all of our archives go. So I have an update video I'm going to be putting out. I think my opponent died. We're just going to X out of this. I mean, I get it. Alright, let's jump on Mr. Rogers' stream. Oh, we can't. But that's where all of our archives go. And then we have a lot of original content that goes there too. The original content will be starting up sooner than later. Guy on a couch. Moto's being a little buggy, so maybe we got another memory leak. Oh, God. Come on, let me... There we go. No. Well, I got the hour. Can I scry into it? God, I want to. Or Moto may just be straight up breaking, which then means we have to end the stream for the night. That's no fun. But it means we will be back tomorrow with another Eldrazi show. I'm almost 100%. It'll be my version of it. Oh, yeah, this is a... I'll show the whole deck in a minute, JMac. If you want to see the deck list, we'll do that for you. It's a spicy little number. So, I think Moto may be broken. So, we are going to X out for the night. And we'll talk about the deck for a minute anyway. Alright, so the deck as a whole. Now, like I said, this is Ryan's brew. Ryan's part of the Spark here. And so, Channel Initiate, I mean, I can't say enough good things. That card came down, and it just got us up over that hump. I think we have to cut another forest for another mountain, because it always felt like we were missing on that red mana. Because, I mean, the biggest thing is we are double red at the 5-drop slot. So, Initiate does smooth that out, but, you know. And then we also have Chandra Torch. A Braid main board, as JMac has felt, is kind of harsh at times. Where you just go, no, you can't do your plan. And a Braid's fantastic. I'd recommend if you're in red right now, this many's. You just run 4. Just, if you're in red, just slam 4 in. Thank me later. The big spicy numbers out of Ryan, which I will say, Neheb, not horrible. I may say Arlen would be better, but the double strike makes it real funky at times. And that throws people, especially when you have cards like Smasher. If you're double striking a Smasher and it has trample, it feels real bad when they have to trade like almost their whole board just so they don't die. Neheb, I mean, we've talked about it. I think the deck, we're going to come back with another version of this. But Vizier, oh my goodness, if we had Vizier in here, there are so many times I'd land 10 damage with Neheb. The whole board would land 10 damage. And Neheb would be like, oh, here's 10 red mana. And you're like, I have cards I want to cast. Like World Breaker. I cannot do it because of Neheb. Or Smashers or Thought-Knots. While Vizier goes, any color mana could cast any creature. And you're like, I have 10 red mana. World Breaker, Thought-Knot. Go. And that, I think, would just make the deck bonkers. Glorybringer, yet again, if you guys haven't figured it out, I will tell you Glorybringer is amazing. Thought-Knot, Smasher, still just as good as before. World Breaker, we saw it once or twice, and it just came down and said, no. I stay here. Decimator's going to go to 1. I think Decimator was fine. It won us a few games. It surprised our opponents to death when you would go, Emerge Decimator? Win? And then Ulamog was just really good. So all in all, I think the deck was fantastic. The Shelter Thickets are there. Everyone's been asking why not Cinderglade since we run so many basics. The reason you run Thicket is because it's floodproof. So if you're late game and you have like 8 mana out or 10 mana out already, you don't want to play another Thicket. You want to cycle that Thicket, draw something better, and go from there. So that is a biggie there. Looking at the sideboard, Struggle to Survive was just fine. I actually liked it a lot. Crook, yep, Crook's there for a lot of things. Tracker, I think we could actually see them move main board. I don't know. Some number of. Sweltering Suns, it's a need. It's a need. And then basically Chandra Torch becomes Chandra Flame in the aggro-y shells. Because if we get to Flame and minus on Flame, we wipe the board. It's a board wipe for us like a Sweltering Sun. And then it lets us take over. It's something that sticks. So, all in all, I love the deck. And we'll be back with another version of this. It's my version. It's a blue-green. I'm running Ramp Nissa with that. So, we'll see what we get. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Everyone, thank you for coming along. We'll see you guys tomorrow night with another version. Have a good night, all.